If there is such thing as light workers, I would believe that true light workers will not do is build a platform centered around portraying a mysterious villain and repeatedly telling stories about how terrible that person is, how flawed their character is, and how destructive they are without offering any real clarity, accountability, or solution to it. Light working is not talk shedding all day. It is not about cowardly character assassination while hiding behind vagueness and never naming the person being accused. Especially when you notice that the readings are repetitive, with the same narrative, same karmic villain, same negative portrayal, yet no meaningful guidance is offered. It's as if this star reader is just obsessed with talk sharing her villain all day, every day. So while it is true that difficult or harmful individuals do exist, the question becomes, why is the star reader focused so heavily on the supposed villain in every reading without offering real solutions, discernment tools, or empowerment? You see, true light working, I believe, is not about creating narratives, fueling fear, or presenting illusions without evidence. You see, exposing a problem without offering a path forward is not healing. It is gossip. And when these narratives are not grounded in truth, it becomes something even more harmful and evil because it's defamation and character assassination. True light working is never underhanded. It does not hide behind vague accusations or anonymous villains. That is not courage, that is cowardice. A genuine light worker educates. They will provide you real examples of deception and will never be underhanded with no names but are just using codes like lol. They confront the liar or the deceiver. They teach discernment. And they show people how manipulation works so that others can recognize it and protect themselves from it. A true teacher does not tell you what to believe in by just telling you stories to believe in. They encourage you to think for yourself, to see the patterns yourself, and to discern by yourself. So perhaps when someone repeatedly claims that a person is seen as dumb or stupid, well, it is projection of these people who will believe anything they hear. That they didn't even question why this star reader is so focused on trying to portray someone to be dumb. Why? Because when we're dealing with a gang stalking group with narcissistic personalities, narcissists are known to undermine what they are threatened of. And what's worse, they are known to be wanting to be someone else, wanting someone else's essence. And that topic will be tackled in another time. So if they wanted that intelligence, but then they're just naturally, stupidly them, criminals, you would imagine the jealousy of these individuals. Like this star reader who calls herself light in the darkness. You see, if someone brands themselves as light, obviously this individual wanted to be seen as light. Obvious. While consistently attacking an unnamed individual every day. It raises an important question that is this truly light working? Or is it jealousy masked as spiritual authority? You see, another pattern often seen in these types of reading is the presence of affirming commentators. Individuals who consistently validate the narrative, this false narrative, and reinforce the antagonist storyline. This dynamic resembles covert harassment, scapegoating, and triangulation by dropping codes to, like lol, to scapegoat their target. So frequently, if you study these accounts, they appear new, anonymous, or lacking transparency. I don't know, but most likely, an obsessed karmic copycat who wanted me dead. It does make sense. So this tarot reader often includes statements like, people are seeing this person as, or statements like, people are moving away from this person in her storylines. So they often use a third person in their story, like this tarot reader does. So this is what you call subtle persuasion techniques, shaping perception in to persuade people to believe this way, in encouraging isolation of the targeted individual. So when these patterns repeat, the vague accusations, isolation narratives, affirming trolls, covert character attacks, it begins to resemble a group dynamic, often associated with covert narcissistic behavior. Triangulation, flying monkeys, scapegoating, covert manipulation, reputation damage disguised as concern, all while pretending and presenting themselves as, we're acting for the good or for the light. You see, true light working empowers. It clarifies, it teaches discernment, and it encourages independent thinking. It does not rely on fear, vague villains, or character assassination disguised as spiritual insight. So let us look at the AI-generated summary of her video, saying that when malicious attempts to damage someone's reputation backfires, the aggressor faces unexpected consequences. Social network shifts as others distance themselves from the instigator, who now experiences the exact humiliation they sought to inflict. Discover how public perception turns against someone trying to manipulate the narrative. Well, I truly believe that there's a lot of smart people out there quietly watching more than these dumb followers of these criminals, and will agree who this message is for. It is for her own self. Meaning, the video that she posted was about herself. It's projection. As you sought to humiliate someone that you're targeting with lies, you will face the exact humiliation you sought to inflict. The end.